Let's take a look at the first activity of our power distribution. This is our week 14 assignment guide. And we need to get some Revit plan views and place those views on a sheet. There are four different views as we looked at in the overview, and I want to go over each one of those and how we got there. So here we go. Um, Remember that this is made from your build out um, your build out plan. But since that was made from an architectural template, we don't have all the cool stuff in there that we need. So you're going to need to make a new file using the Imperial uh, Systems template, and you'll need to link this in, right? So if I if I look at it, I had to link my Revit into here. Okay, so link your build out in, and then you'll see that there's a bunch of different views. There are mechanical, plumbing, but we're in the electrical and we're in the electrical power. And we're going to do floor plans. So let's just see what that looks like. So there we go. That's what I've got. But remember that my 3D view is the whole thing, right? That's what came in. That's my linked model. Okay. That very first one we got. And then I had to come in and I had to make each of these. Remember that you can click on, see how I kind of carved it out so it looked like really good to what I wanted to do. If you're not familiar with that, you can turn on your crop region, click on it, and it lets you edit that. And then you can see what I had to do here. I made it so that it only showed the part that I want. And sometimes that can get a little goofy if you're trying to show a lot, especially when I show one portion of it like the admin one. So just know that you may have some work to do there. Then I'm going to turn this off. And for this first one, I want to make some regions to, to call those out, right? And on this region, let's see if I can. Oh, here we go. In on that. So when I did this region, I had to go and set it to be a little bit bigger. I set it for a scale factor of 2. Okay, so keep that in mind that you may need to, um, for instance, when I came in here, I had my diagonal crosshatch, and I think I did it in here. Edit the type, and I went into my cross hatching, and I had to edit that because I think I had it on small and I don't think I could find a large. So I went to edit it and I reset my line spacing. So if it doesn't look right, get into doing some of these more detailed operations. That's part of what you're supposed to learn in classes. Just how do I do more detailed stuff? And so if this is too dense, you can come in and edit the pattern and just redo the lines as what you want it to. Okay, so I've gone and I've done that. I've made a one there, I've made one there, and I've made there. I put some text on. So that's part of creating this view. Okay, now I used a view scale of 3/32 of an inch foot. That seems to work very well to get it to fit on the page. And on my visibility and graphics, I yeah, you have to play around a little bit to see what's going on. I turned off electrical fixtures. Look what happens if I put my electrical fixtures turned on. There's just, oh, I don't want to see all that right now in this one. So I turned that one off, electrical fixtures. Because I'm just really interested in, I've got a power panel and what area of the building is it working on? I've got another power panel. What area of the building am I? Okay. So that's part of creating these views. Okay. And just go in and look at them. Let me see if there's anything else. When I look at manufacturing one, again, I did a crop region. This one, I made a 1/4 inch split. And let's see what my visibility and graphics are on here. Fittings. I'm looking at both of them on this one because there was nothing really in the way. And I have to see my junction boxes on this one. Okay, so this one I've got electrical equipment and fixtures both showing. And same for number 2 here. Okay, there we go. So that gives you a little hint on how to set these up. Adjust the scales. Oh, what was my scale factor on? Also 1/4 of it. And my distribution panels, 3/32. Admin 1 was 1/8 inch equals a foot. Look what I had to do on here, right? I had to do a little bit of trimming and work to make it go up. So they're all a little bit different, a little bit off from each other. And when I put them all on here, it does look nice. And this is my E100. These are my electrical plan. And just go back and put the owner and the project name done on these. Okay, so that's adjust the view scales, make them all fit on a size sheet. Here are the different names. And the way I made those is those were all just this 1-power. And I just did right click to get each one of these. And then I started adjusting it from there. So I just did 1-power, duplicate, 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 duplicate. And then I started working with 1. So that should give you a good way to get started to create your Revit plan. Remember again, I linked in my Revit build out, the very original build out model that I was given. I brought it into a link. This is it's a template. It's a new file from Imperial Systems. That's what I started with. I linked in my model, made 4 views. Okay, there we go. That's the first part of activity 1.